We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a bad way to hang your hat. 300 career wins coming into this one here, and he'd certainly like to add to that to get to 301. Hey, who knows? Maybe career number 400 is not out of the reach for this guy. He's still one of the game's top pitchers.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Meadows.
Fouled off.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. The 2-2. One out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Zobrist. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. First pitch is a forkball for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Here it comes on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Longoria. 1-0.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
1-1, here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Zobrist is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Striding in for Boston, Ted Williams. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, JD.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Has a look, now the pitch. Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The set And the 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts would be next. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Longoria.
Now here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hunter Renfro will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfro. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogaerts has it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping up now, Kevin Keermeyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Keermeyer averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Keermeyer now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays held in check here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dwight Evans. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The pitcher, Christian.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. Nope. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside. 3-0 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so He's got some catching up to do.
That's inside. 2-0. Yank fouled off to the right. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count still full, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Willie Adames, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Right side hit hard, and the Rays are in the hit column, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here now is Mike Zanino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Third inning, no score to this point. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. In the air out to left. Renfro comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Digging in, Wade Boggs. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Lays off 1-0. high in the air into shallow left center. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ted Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Williams is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 3, Jimmy.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the man at first. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. A pause, and the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Zobrist comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-2.
Back outside.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now in the box, Hunter Renfro. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance, it's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second now, one man out. Strike three called, and now he's one out away from getting out of this.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The set and the 2-2. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Boggs. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch on its way.
Too hot.
Mm, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Dwight Evans.
So now to the plate, Dwight Evans. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He reached on a single in his first try.
Willie Adames.
Here's the pitch.
Ball left outside.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zanino.
Settling in now, Mike Zanino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zanino. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In there, 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Jose Martinez.
The designated hitter, Jose.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trevor Richards will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Tampa Bay, number 34, Trevor Richards.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. 2-2 the count. A bouncer up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Ned Williams.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Keermeyer's got a read on it. 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Down to 2-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. And a close play at 2nd, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi heads back on it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. A man at third with 1 away. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Now a drive by Renfro. This is hit well out to left. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll get him here at the plate. So after all that, they do get an out here, but a run does come across as well. So here's Kevin Keermeyer. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0 now.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Dwight Evans. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Nope.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Strike out 2-2.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him, so we'll see if it works out.
In there, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Evans is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Standing in, Willie Adames. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Colin Mcqueen is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Colin McQueen.
So here's Mike Zanino as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. And that misses. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that misses inside 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hops this one up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Digging in, Jimmy Fox. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Keermeyer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight, and we are tied 2-2. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
One and one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-0.
Your attention, please. Now running at first base for the Rays, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Nope.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Now running at first base for the Rays, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfro. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. And he's taken strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. This is hit high and deep out to left. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Jose Alvarado will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Evans. It was a walk in his last trip.
Dwight Evans.
First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Alvarado rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes on 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a late swing and a foul ball. Almost took it out of the catcher's glove. That was coming in hot. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Popped up. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, the catcher, Vasquez.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Two and 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Meadows coming in on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another try at 2-2. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman,
Diego Castillo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 63, Diego Castillo.
Dustin Pedroia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounded down the it's off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a two-run ball game now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First pitch on its way. Wade Boggs comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Ted Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jimmy Fox is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ready with the 3-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they take a 7-5 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now as they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Oliver Drake is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
The designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
At the ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7, the Rays 5. Marcus Walden comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0. To short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the catcher, Zanino.
Now at the plate, Mike Zanino. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Pitch on its way now to Zanino. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Zanino brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Meadows. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Right side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
7-5 tonight's final. Boston used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Josh Taylor claims the win out of the pen, his first. Marcus Walden records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.